Hey, this is Andrew Jones. You're watching On Deck with Tyler.
Hey guys, Mike Fultzanevich here. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Hi, this is Phil Necro. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
This is Mark the Banks. I'm on deck with Tyler Redmond.
Welcome in On Deck. I'm Tyler Redmond. As always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date with all things Atlanta Braves baseball. And if you want to follow me, you can do that on Twitter and Instagram at BubblegumJesus. So, we got to talk about last night, right? Max Fried took the mound against the Tampa Bay Rays, and he was just lights out early on. He was perfect through 4 innings. Unfortunately, a base hit up the middle got past Ozzie, and they couldn't get Brazeau out. But regardless, Max Fried had a great night, and if you're wondering how the Braves got their runs in the second inning, it's nothing to catch headlines here, just ABC baseball. But in the second inning, Swanson, who's still just having great success at the plate, really campaigning for an MVP season if he continues, had a single in the second inning that drove in Marcell Ozuna, who also singled after Duvall was hit by a pitch. So Ozuna would slide in head first on the Dansby Swanson single. He would get past Mike Zunino, and Austin Riley would hit a sac fly to then score Duvall, who was hit by a pitch, making it 2-0. Tampa combined to only have 4 base hits last night. That is against Fried, Jackson, Shane Green, and Mark Melancon. They all kept the Rays to 1 run. That run coming in the 7th inning, just after Max Fried was taken out. Luke Jackson would be on the mound, but this runner would belong to Max Fried. So just in case you're wondering, when Max Fried left, he had a little over 80 pitches. That was in the 7th inning. That's how good of a night he was having. So Fried had 6 2/3 innings pitched. He gave up 3 hits. He's responsible for 1 run, had only 1 walk, and got 7 strikeouts. He currently has a 2.31 ERA. And this is not just a quality start, but it's an excellent one. The Tampa Bay Rays are serious competition, all around just very good. So it's good to see Max Fried keep them quiet at the plate. Not to mention, he was perfect through 4 innings. Also, he had a great pickoff move. Did you guys see that after his perfect game was broken up? The first guy on base, Mike Brazeau, after he broke up the perfect game, did you see the look on his face? It was priceless because Max Fried got him, and it was just a really good pickoff move, so all credit there. And honestly, it's good to see Max Fried win a close game because the narrative last year was this guy gets a lot of run support, and that's why he has so many wins. I don't believe that. I think Max Fried has the stuff to be an ace guy, just like Soroka is, and I think we're seeing the beginning of that now. He's growing as a pitcher, and I think he's only going to continue to grow. Hopefully that will be the case. So, good to see him win on the mound against a serious competitor, and I thought that, Luke Jackson. I thought Luke Jackson had a good night last night, and I know that you're going to look at that and say, well, he gave up the only run of the game. That runner didn't belong to him. Max Fried had him on before he was taken out. Luke Jackson got out of the inning giving up that 1 run. He would complete an inning spread out over 2 separate innings. He only gave up a hit, and he got a strikeout. I thought he pitched okay. It wasn't the best we've seen out of him, but certainly not the worst. He was taken out with 2 outs in the 8th inning. Shane Green would come in to finish that inning, and he would shut it down quickly. That left the 9th to Mark Melancon, and he kept the game at bay, only giving up 1 hit. But there was almost a leadoff double, if you'll remember. At least a leadoff double. But Adam Duvall made an outstanding catch that I cannot overstate. It was in left field that would retire Jose Martinez. And you got to be glad if you're a Braves fan that was Adam Duvall out there and not Marcell Ozuna. Marcell Ozuna, all credit to him, his defense is just not what makes him a special player. It's his offense. So defensively speaking, I'm not sure that ball gets caught if Marcell Ozuna's out there. I just don't see him laying out for that one or getting it in as quickly as it was. So the hit Melancon gave up was a Brandon Lowe single, and it wouldn't matter. The Braves would go on to win 2-1 anyway. But it's great to see Adam Duvall make a catch like that. Hopefully his stock is rising, and the Braves will use him more. Some other headlines around Braves country after the recap. If you missed it last night, Mike Fultzanevich, after he's been designated for assignment, has now cleared waivers and is now in Gwinnett as he will remain a Brave. I did a video on this last night, so make sure you check it out for all the details. But we have some new details too, after digging a little bit deeper. Maybe some reasoning, if you will. So, a lot of people thought that, including me, thought that Mike Fultzanevich being designated for assignment was very early. And they thought the Braves pulled the trigger too early. They thought it was just a really rash decision by the Atlanta Braves. And to be honest with you, I shared some of that sentiment. I questioned a lot of that. I thought that, he could figure it out. But maybe the worry's just too much. Well, there is an explanation. So Mike Fultzanevich was 14 days away from 5 years of service when he was designated for assignment. Once a player hits that mark, they can reject an outright assignment in favor of free agency. So basically the Braves took a chance on him clearing waivers to get him back in the minors and get him to right the ship and hopefully, just maybe, contribute later on this season. And that has happened, I don't know, last year when he came in halfway through the season and dominated when he came back. So it's not too far off. Maybe he can right the ship in the minors and get back where we want Fulty to be. So also we have an update on Will Smith as he continues to develop on his way back from his battle with coronavirus. Snit spoke on the situation last night saying that his first mound workout went very well and he hopefully we'll see him early next week, possibly, if all things go well. So we hope to see that. We hope he continues to develop, and we hope he feels better at the end of the day. I really think that the Braves are making improvements, and I think they're going to show out this season. Let me know what you think, though, in the comments section. Also, like this video, subscribe to this channel if you're a Braves fan, and hey, hit the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date with the Braves and everything that I'm up to on this channel. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do that on Twitter and Instagram. I am @BubblegumJesus. You can follow me anywhere. You can find me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the above. That's all I got for today. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time on deck.